So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 3 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I want to dive into today include Sony working on a new PlayStation Portable, an actual PlayStation Portable that plays PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 games, Bloodborne PlayStation 5 update, what's been going on with that, and the PlayStation 5 passkey update. First, from 1 to 10, what would you rate the state of play from this past Wednesday? I personally think it's one of the best state of plays Sony has ever put out, packed with great games set to come out this year and next year. So I'd put it somewhere at around 9 out of 10, but that's just me. What about you? So comment below from 1 to 10, what would you rate the recent state of play? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, passkey anti-hack update. Reading from PlayStation Universe, Sony Interactive Entertainment has published a new page on its official site detailing PlayStation passkey support, which the format holder is preparing to roll out to its users. For those unaware, passkey offers a replacement for traditional username and password system, with PlayStation Network, of course, currently requiring you to log in with your email and password, and is complemented by two-factor authentication support. Passkeys are designed to offer more security by using biometrics rather than traditional passwords to protect your privacy. Much like iPhones, iPads, and other such devices, you can unlock your account using passkey support via biometrics such as Face ID or Touch ID. This ensures you don't need to worry about remembering and or saving your passwords for future reference. So this is a nice addition to security. Companies keep trying various ways to secure accounts across the tech world, not only here, and authentication apps have been used more frequently since it requires something like Face ID to be approved, as opposed to something that just uses a password or a PIN sent to your phone via two-factor authentication, which can also be fooled. Using something like your Face ID seems to be the more secure route that I'm seeing more tech companies go for. If you want better security on your PlayStation Network account, passkey seems to be the way forward on the PlayStation end. Before we get to the next story, we're almost at 100k, guys. So if you enjoyed the video so far and have been enjoying my videos, of course, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't done so yet, we're almost there. Now, diving into the second story of the video, Bloodborne PlayStation 5 update. So, years ago, we talked about rumors left and right coming out about Bloodborne Remake or Bloodborne Remaster set to come to PlayStation 5 and PC. At one point, it seemed like there were multiple Bloodborne rumors from credible sources as well. Then, things just kind of went silent on the new rumors front for Bloodborne, and today, we might have an answer as to what happened there. There was a whole thread recently discussing a supposed leak from Lance McDonald where he apparently knew about a PlayStation 5 PC build of Dreams, which comes from Media Molecule, their creation game over there. Reading from website Game Infinitus, McDonald claims a friend of his worked at Media Molecule and mentioned to him some time ago that a PC port of Dreams has already been finished and a PlayStation 5 version was also being worked on. The source was involved in testing the PC port. However, after Media Molecule was hit with layoffs, McDonald's friends informed him that both the PC and PS5 ports of Dreams have been canceled despite being ready to ship. So that's crazy on its own. But the focus of the discussion on the Reset Era thread was this, but someone replied to this story saying that he's lying. Lance McDonald is lying. He did the same thing for Bloodborne. He lied about Bloodborne as well. Then we had Imran Khan, who's leaked stuff before, and we've talked about him on the channel before. He stated this as a response to this user. Bloodborne PC PlayStation 5 was at one point in the works. Haven't heard anything in literal years, so I wouldn't hold my breath, but Lance was correct there. So it seems Bloodborne was in the works, but things have just kind of gone cold on that front. It's confusing to me as to why that would happen, considering how many people want a Bloodborne remaster. Like, people aren't hiding this. It's out there. People want this thing. Some people just even want a 60 FPS patch for the current Bloodborne. Just give them 60 FPS on PlayStation 5, a patch like they've done for a lot of PlayStation 4 games, and a lot of Bloodborne fans would be happy. I guess we gotta wait until maybe a Bloodborne movie or TV show gets confirmed, like Until Dawn, to finally have that remaster or remake release to the public finally. Because if Until Dawn can get a remaster, and that's a great game on its own, it's crazy that Bloodborne hasn't gotten a remaster. But you guys let me know if you want a Bloodborne remaster or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, a new actual PlayStation Vita is in the works. Reading from WCCF Tech, a new PlayStation handheld powered by AMD is in early development and will apparently be compatible with both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 titles. As reported by Moore's Law is Dead in a new YouTube video, the Japanese company is apparently planning to re-enter the handheld market with new hardware. The console will be powered by a custom AMD APU and is currently in the high-level design phase, meaning that it's at least 2 years away and hasn't even been greenlit for release yet. The specs for this new PlayStation handheld have yet to be defined, but Moore's Law is Dead speculates it's likely to utilize 18 CUs to maintain compatibility with all PlayStation 4 titles available on the PlayStation Store. In addition, the console will be compatible with PlayStation 5 titles as well, although developers would have to patch them to make them run properly on the console, similar to something like the Steam Deck. So the basic gist, and there's some correction here from this article, but the basic gist from Moore's Law is Dead, I watched his video on this, is that there is a new PSP in the works actively at AMD. They paid money to AMD to work on this new APU right now. The APU being made at AMD is probably still 2 years out. That's what he was referring to in terms of the 2 years out part, the APU itself, according to Moore's Law is Dead. And the handheld itself is meant for the PlayStation 6 line of PlayStation hardware. So we're years away from this thing even releasing, since PlayStation 6 is a 2027, 2028 release. So that's 3 years minimum out from release. He said it hasn't even been greenlit for launch yet, so anything could change. This thing could be scrapped, or it could, continue. I personally hope it does continue and does actually happen. I said before, when the Portal rumors were going on, that I think Sony could take the Steam Deck approach, since they're already releasing games on PC and those are coming to Steam Deck. Why not have it on their own custom portable setup? Of course, the worry here for me is the console side limitation. I don't want the console side to be limited because they want to eventually release portable versions of these games. I want the console to be taken fully advantage of, and then try to port that thing over to the handheld. When you see something like Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart making its way to the Steam Deck, I think optimization efforts are there and will be there for this new handheld if it comes to fruition. And again, this new handheld would be a way more powerful system compared to the Steam Deck, which apparently is going to get a new version a couple of years down the line as well, so these two might be competing. But you guys let me know if you want a new handheld from PlayStation or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "the games are coming." Early this year, there's multiple games coming to PlayStation: Rise of the Ronin, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Stellar Blade, Helldivers 2, Foam Stars. A lot of games to get excited for. If you're excited, like I am, destroy the comment section with "the games are coming," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now, I'll check you guys out on the next one.